Hey guys. You guys, I was busy trying to shout rotation. Um, yeah, that's what that's what I was busy with. Um, I wanted the rotation to be okay. But anyway, let's just see. How is this live stream going to go? Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Hi, Spani. How are you? This is my first time going live on YouTube. So I'm a bit dizzy, I don't know how things work. But anyway, I'm trying to print something. Yeah, I'm trying to print something. I don't know why it's not printing. Yes. But anyway, guys, this is what's gonna happen today. Oh, 30 people already. Okay, please say hi. I don't want to feel like I'm chatting alone. So please say hi and let me know who you are. But anyway, guys, let me just take this. Just let me know. Hello. Okay, right. So, guys, you can ask me anything on this live, okay? But I have some notes because I don't want to be rambling, okay? So I just a bit of notes in case the questions are not coming. So there are things that I want to talk about. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Oratile. Hi, Mohammed. Tabitha, hello. So there are things that are frequently asked questions. So I know a lot of people, they like to ask me those things. So I think I'll just talk about those things. How are you? I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I'm fine. Guys, my lighting is always bad. I don't know. You know what happened? Let me just please interview government workers. Um, how they got there? I don't know. Will they tell us how they got there? I don't think so. Okay. So let me just share with you how the interviews work. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you how interviews work. So typically it's people, most of the time it's people that sometimes they send me their pay slips, or it's someone that I just saw on TikTok. Most of them I see them on TikTok, and then I'll just decide that, you know what, this person is interesting. Hi Lisa Kanye. Thank you. So I'll just decide, you know what, this person is interesting. Let me interview them. Also, let me tell you something, guys. It's such a big chore to create a YouTube video, right? I know my videos are not not technical. It looks like it was easy. I just pressed one button. It takes a lot for me to put together a YouTube video, especially an interview, because I need to send a request email first explaining what is the interview about, what is the village about, because I'm not going. Uh, was the network bad? Guys, but I mean, I live in a rural area. I'm telling you now, I'm forcing matters by even being online because our network is so bad. This is why I don't film in this room, because when I'm filming with people online, I can't film in this room, right? Because the network is weak. So I have to, it's on Zoom. How? Okay, let me see. No, you haven't missed anything. What is on Zoom? Yeah, guys, just tell me what's going on, right? I'm opening my laptop so that I can see what's happening.
Collaboration is key for team success. With
Ish,
ClickUp, you can
YouTube now
easily
is
manage your
playing
team's
ads.
tasks and timelines in one app. Use
I don't see what you are saying, Guti. My thing is, it's not clear enough. Okay, I think the network is weak. Yeah, I don't know, guys. But anyway, we're just gonna see how it goes. Don't worry about me as long as you can hear me. Don't worry about how I look as long as you can hear me, you know. But anyway, guys, let me just see if there is a question. I've spoken about government workers, Amazon Cloud Calls. Only first Zoom meeting is free and we have to pay for the course. Sibani, guys, why don't you want to pay? Guys, tell me, why you don't want to pay for courses? Because I'm assuming, I'll tell you now, I don't have people who are high scholars on this channel. Most people are people between 24 and 35, right? So most people who watch my channel are people who are working. So why don't you want to pay for courses? I don't understand when people say they don't want to pay. No, the Amazon, it's the introductory, and I know every time you have to pay for exams. That's what I know. You have to pay for exams. So to learn is free. It's like how sometimes you can learn on Allison. Okay. And also, let me tell you now, even these platforms, when they promote themselves, they will say that it's free when you go to their website. So Nami, because I had not done the course, right? So I will just have the information that is on the website. Okay. Education must be free. Yes, but Amazon is not a traditional university. So right now we are talking about online platforms, you know. So, but if you are talking about the traditional universities, like the South African universities, yeah, of course, it should be free. Okay. So yeah, let's move on. Karabo, she goes by the name of Londega. I've interviewed someone who has a similar route. Okay. So I don't think I can interview another person this year. But I'll make it. I know accounting girl. I know her from TikTok. She knows me as well. Like I know her. I think I follow her. But let me just make a note, okay? I can't interview her again this year because I've already done a lot of accounting content and I've interviewed someone who started from UNISA, so but accounting girl on TikTok, I'm going to speak to her, but it's going to be for next year, not now. Okay. Let me share a story, not a story, something that maybe you're not aware of. Right now, in terms of interviews, I have booked people, some of them I've even interviewed them till November. So I already know what are we going to do in November. Okay, guys, let me use the laptop to read your thingy. Okay, so tax is too high everywhere, guys. The person tax is too high. It's too high everywhere. Okay, let me see. What changed your mind? Have you ever thought of obtaining a degree again? Hey, yo, that degree story is funny. But wait, let's look at other things. Then I'll get to it now. If you're waiting for free, you will either wait forever or be dissatisfied. Yes, guys. Most people who watch this channel are people who are working, guys. If you have to pay for a course, do it. Um, mm, who works in the UK as a carer or at no, I won't be able to. Okay, guys, let me just share with you the process of interviews, right? So guys, some of you create on YouTube as well, okay? So you are well aware how much it takes to create a YouTube video. I was saying that, right? So I have to see umuntu or interesting, and then I decide, okay, this person, I think people might be interested. And then there are tools that I use to research topics. What are people looking for? Okay. So that's one of the reasons why my channel is a bit popular, because I research topics. There are lots of things on my mind. Trust me. If I can open my laptop for you, you will see there are a lot of things on my mind. There are a lot of things that I would like to talk about, but I need to check the demand. Are people searching for that? So on YouTube, or if you have a YouTube channel, or if you have a website, you need to answer questions. Okay, you like I know there are people with interesting lives. They can come on YouTube and just talk about themselves. I'm just not that person. My life is not interesting enough to come on YouTube and just talk about myself. So you need to respond to questions. So there are things that, like, you're gonna see, even from next year, there are going to be industries and topics that I'm not going to talk about anymore, because there isn't a demand for it, and it takes so much for me to create a YouTube vid. So let me move on. You said this year big thing is coming. What is that? I can't remember. Do you do outreach maybe as a public speaker? And no, I don't. No, I don't do. Any talks. Um, I don't do it. Yeah, I just don't do it. The reason being, parents are here. It's either they are here or they are on TikTok. Kids are on TikTok. So what is the reason for me to go to their school? There's no reason, guys. We must teach people while they are young. People who, when they're looking for information, they must go on the internet. This is why I do interviews, you know. So right now, I don't have the resources to go to schools, and it's just not a priority. I will not lie to you. I've had few schools, but they were in Joburg. They've invited me if it was in KZN, because I'm based in KZN. So if it was in KZN, I would have done it, you know. Is it Busani? I would like to interview someone, a good network administrator. Let me make a note, okay? I want to get someone, right? So, network administrator, I'll be asking on TikTok, administrator. I will do that. I want to do it. It was on my mind because I saw there were a lot of people who've been asking me for it. So I'll do it, okay? Right. Hey guys, I'm gonna use the laptop. Sorry, what's going on now? Right. Okay. Someone asked me about a degree. I think I've spoken about this. I want to do something, but it's not for a job. It's not like I want to look for it's not like I want to go to school because I want a job. No, it's not about that. I just think it's for personal fulfillment, and also for branding, just positioning myself, because you must walk the talk. You can't preach what you don't practice. But it's not for looking for a job. I'm not looking for a job. Right. So let's see. Is it true that the finance sector, guys, there are people who sent me questions. I want to read their questions. Oh, Sam. But let's go here. Is it true that the finance sector is saturated? The word finance is very broad. So I wouldn't know what are you referring to when you say finance, I wouldn't know. Tax salaries are too much. Yes. Can you get a job from abroad while still living in South Africa? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Actually, I interviewed a guy on Friday. He's a lead project engineer, but he's got a lot of experience. He was headhunted by a company from Saudi Arabia, okay? And they did, so like you're gonna see his interview soon. He shared a lot of agencies with me. We're gonna have it all that part of the video. Don't worry about it. So, okay. Right. So, solar project salary. Okay. What about it? Oh, you want? Hi guys, please don't request salaries on this live. You must ask me questions, not to request salaries. Right. Abigail, yes. I've done this. I've spoken about R labs, and I've received some feedback from people who have done it. So yeah, I'm well aware of it. I've made a video about this R labs. Okay, how is property sector? I don't know. If you say property sector, that's very broad, so I wouldn't know what you are referring to. What course do you recommend study to earn most money? I can't recommend that. I don't know, because it depends on your strength. So this is why I don't give advice. Actually, there was the first point that I want to point out, because people always ask me, some of them, they email me, they want advice. No, I can't give you advice, because I don't think I have the knowledge. So the things that I talk about here, this is why I bring you people from your industries, because they are the ones with the knowledge. So I don't have the knowledge. So it's not easy for me to give you advice. Right. Tutuzi, you are welcome. Guys, I work for RSC Foods. Minimum wage. Public management. Guys, it's possible to get a learnership with an IT diploma. Okay, if you have an IT diploma, I don't know if you've watched the other videos. Hi, Abigail. You are welcome. I don't know if you've watched the other videos whereby people are talking about Elon in cybersecurity. Okay. I've never done a video, Angel, on those topics. Agriculture, I haven't. And also fraud investigator or analyst. I think I have a payslip on that. Let me just check here. I think I have a payslip. Let me just check for you quickly on fraud. You guys, I have so much content. I think I have over hundreds or even 200 payslips that I haven't published. I receive so many, like on a daily basis. Hi, Yiza. Thank you. So let me just check quickly for you. Fraud investigator. I think it's under security. And also, guys, this is why I can't. I will security industry fraud specialist. I have a fraud specialist, okay, but I see there is a folder. I don't see a payslip. So let me just go to my emails quickly for you. Okay. Guys, someone said this, but again, people will say, no, we're not all gonna go to tech. Guys, tech is broad. Technology, let's just say technology, because sometimes when you say tech, people think you mean software engineering, So tech is broad. Just find out ukuthi yini ehambisana now. Yes, cybersecurity is a very stressful job. And also remember, Mina, I think even with courses, everything that is worth it is going to be difficult, guys. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. There is an Indian selling in the video. I'm so disturbed. Selling what? I can't see it. They are selling what? I can't see that. Who's that? What are they selling? I can't see it, guys. I can't see that because sometimes YouTube, like, they filter things. So, I mean, I can't see. Okay. See, I would like to interview someone who's a stockbroker, like a broker that has. Let me make a note of it. I would love to, but I haven't like met anyone. I think I must be on LinkedIn now. It's just that I can't be everywhere. People always tell me, no, why don't you be like, why are you not active on LinkedIn? It's just that I can't be everywhere. Even now, I just started posting on Instagram and Bora or Instagram. Like I only like YouTube and TikTok. Those are my two. Oh, it's a next live. Okay. Cause Mina, yeah, cause those are my two platforms. I love YouTube and TikTok. Yo, Facebook, Facebook, but I think now is better. I think it's better. That time I have over 100,000 followers on Facebook, but yo, between actuaries, it all depends, but obviously, I've seen actuarial analysts earning 40,000. Those are analysts, right? It's people who haven't done all their exams. Because with actuary, you have to do all your exams and stuff. So, why interested in why you chose to do career path thing? Oh, okay. Okay, so this is what happened. Let me just go quickly before there's more questions. Right. So this is the purpose of this channel, right? So this is what happened, guys. Guys, I can't see your... Okay, sure. So anyway, this is what happened. I was on TikTok for something else, right? I was there for business because my background is business, like working with small businesses. Okay. So I was there, but then I noticed ukuthi if I talk about like my personal experience, career wise, like people were interested in those stories because I have stories for days. It's just I don't tell those stories on YouTube because I'm always in a hurry. I'm always focusing, but I really think one day I'll have a channel that is personal. Maybe in 2 years' time, I'll have a channel that is personal where I'll post more about myself and what I'm doing. It's just that there are things that I want to achieve. Then it could be like a full circle moment. I don't like I just feel like sometimes I don't want to cause people anxiety. If I haven't reached where I'm going, I think mangaqala ngithi create content personal, maybe abantu bazoba ne-anxiety. I don't know. But anyway, so that's how it happened. And then on TikTok now and again, I will see people talking about unemployment, how youth is not getting jobs. And then I started researching what is the reason for people not to get jobs. And then I noticed, oh wow, most people they say they are graduates, but the causes are not make sure. So then I started doing research, and then I noticed sometimes people were getting upset when I talk about these things. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not an expert, but I can bring people who can talk to you about this. Like I remember there was this one time I spoke about psychology and people were mad. And then I brought in people, like we're doing this live on TikTok. So I used to have interviews on TikTok of people now, and then my channel grew. Those interviews, they grew my channel to maybe about 70,000 followers on TikTok. And then people during those lives used to beg me to have a YouTube channel, and I did not want to have a YouTube channel. I thought it was too stressful. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't have money, so I didn't want to have a YouTube channel, and I knew YouTube is very difficult in South Africa. But then they used to beg me to have a YouTube channel so that I can host. So Tea with the Village is the reason we have this channel. It's not payslips. Payslips came after. The whole reason for this YouTube channel was to post interviews. Okay, guys, I'm gonna check your Yes, people on Facebook are very rude, eh? And most of the time they don't know me. So every day I must be answering, yeah, where do you work? How much do you earn? Yeah, why do you like people's business? So it's draining Facebook, okay? So anyway, guys, let me just share. Okay, and then after that, guess I go YouTube. When I get to YouTube, I'm like, wee, how am I going to do interviews? Because people are all over, and I don't want to go to Joburg. Sure. And then I was stressed and then I forgot about it. And then I was doing other content, talking about CVs, where to do this, where to do that. And then I started doing pay slips, and then pay slips, they picked up, like, and then I started getting subscribers. But guys, I got a brand deal, right? There is a company that someone who's a YouTuber now is going to benefit from this. So there is a guy who wrote a book about TVETs, right? But the guy is American, okay? So I worked with them on TikTok. And then after 2 months, they came back to me and then they said, bacela ukuthi interview on YouTube. And then I said, I don't do interviews on YouTube. They said, no, but you must do it. We're going to pay you, okay? So then I started researching, how can I interview people online? And then I had a friend that you worked with video, like who was a professional videographer. And then he told me about this app, guys, that I use. I forgot now. Hey, well, guys, what is this app? Riverside FM. And then, so by the time I published the first Tea with the Village video, I already had a sponsor. It was even before they saw the thing. Like, it was even before they saw it. That's how Americans operate, guys. Let me tell you something. All the sponsored videos, like sponsored work that I've received, mostly here in TikTok, it's always been companies that are not South African. And I think this is why I'm able to monetize, because most of the time I don't work with South African companies. I don't think South African companies are there when it comes to YouTube and vid. I don't know. I think South African companies are still more into Instagram, and I'm not an Instagrammer, So guys, that's what happened. That's how Tea with the Village came about. Now that's how I was like forced to create a series, because I already had a sponsored video. But then I said, oh my God, I can't just have one random video. So I need to create a series. And then I sat down and then I created a series. So that's what happened. That's how it happened, guys. That's how it happened. Guys. No, YouTube is not pap and place, eh? YouTube is not for chance takers. YouTube is not for chance takers. But you know what? I don't stress myself. Even this morning, my allergies, like my skin, you can even see here, I'm reddish. My skin is burning, my allergies. But Jay, I can never just cancel something because I'm thinking I'm not looking good or something. So it helps me because I don't have a lot of things that need to be in place for me to produce content. But anyway, I moved from college to university. It's not as easy to get a job as an artisan. Yeah, of course. Why did you move from college? Katlego, but you can't say mathematics degree is the future, because there are a lot of degrees that are mathematics heavy, but people can't find jobs. Most of them, they even have to end up teaching. Parastatal okay, please interview an airplane pilot. I don't know why those guys, they don't, like, I've been trying to get even their pay slips. Oh my God, guys, I have so many. Okay, let's see. No, South Africa is definitely like behind technology wise. And also, guys, I don't know if you've noticed that most people who get jobs with online certifications, they start with companies that are not South African based. You know, that's where most of them, that's where they start. And then once they have experience, the South African companies want them. You know, there is a guy who's coming to the channel on Wednesday. We have a software developer, right? Self-taught. Okay. He doesn't have a degree. But he transitioned. He was in the army. So you must look out for that. And also I interviewed, but this one is going to come much later, not now. I think it's going to come in October. And another girl who is self-taught. Yeah. So South African companies, they like people with experience. South African companies, they like people with experience. Businesses, I don't know. Hey, I'm really out of it in terms of business ideas. But what I know is whenever you think of a business, you must always think, what problem am I solving? Yabo, geology employable in South Africa. I think everything with luck, it is, everything with luck, it is. And also, I interviewed a geologist, actually. Their interview is coming on the, I'm looking at my schedule. It's coming on the 28th of August. But they work in data science. They never got a job as a geologist, unfortunately. But I'm not implying that you can't get a job. Guys, please like this live stream. My math mark was low. I went to college, so I did math, but at college level. Then I studied economics. Why didn't you stay in college and finish and become an artisan, funny apprenticeship? That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. With economics, you need, actually, I spoke to someone yesterday. Their interview is coming later, who dropped economics because they were miserable. Now they're a software engineer. They dropped economics. Safety officer. No, I don't think I can do a video on safety officers, but maybe I can. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to my network. Guys, there are people who are not easy to find because there is a welcome shift. Like today, I was meant to interview midnight, but our interview got cancelled. So, yeah. So let's just see. Diploma in Workplace Health and Safety from Ellison. Okay, let's talk about certifications, guys, okay? Let's talk about certifications, okay? Actually, I wrote an article for the website, lifereset.boni.com, but I think that article will be published on Tuesday. Let's talk about certifications, the truth about certifications. Certifications, guys, it does not matter where you got it from. It could be from Ellison, it could be from Coursera, it could be from edX, it could be from anywhere. But as long as you will acquire a skill, while you are doing that, you need to showcase that, okay, you've gotten something out of it. So if you study like HR, for instance, from Ellison, I need to my experience. And then there are people in South Africa with HR qualifications from South African universities and so on. So my chances as low for you to get something, right? But if you did something as a skill, something that will give you a skill, you're not gonna struggle. You're not gonna struggle. How is biokinetics? What about it? I don't know. That's a very broad question. How is it? I don't know. In terms of salaries, in terms of employment. I don't know what you mean. Who is the person that dropped? Which interview was that? No, that interview is coming. They are a software developer now. Yeah. They just didn't like it. They didn't like economics. Okay. American are taking care of you as yeah, I so biokinetics. Okay, so what happens, guys? People just send me their payslips randomly. I hardly ask for payslips. They just send me their payslips randomly, you know. So I don't know if it will be yeah. I don't know if it will be, I see, I'm sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. I see there's an email, someone who wants me to speak to their students. If it's online, I can do it, but I can't travel somewhere. We're still talking about business, guys. I said you must just check what problem are you solving. Katlego, qualified artisan, and getting a job in construction is hard. Back in school to become a business. Oh, that's good. That's good. Happy for you. Businessman and an entrepreneur. Okay. Among entrepreneurs, I think are people who will come up with the ideas, babe passionate, even if, I think those are the people. A businessman is a person with whatever makes money. I'm in it. They don't care. Let's just do. I think that's what I think. I might be wrong. They don't care. Guys, while we are here, let me share with you why I don't talk about business. So when I was doing my research, would say what's happening, why are people struggling, nan. Okay, before I go there, during COVID, right? During 2020, during COVID, I noticed ukuthi people who had jobs, they were not really like affected. Obviously, hustlers were the ones who were really affected, And then the more the research and about careers, I noticed there are people who get paid really, really well, And I also noticed this culture of hustling culture and looking down on education. It was growing, because you can do business, but you don't have to look down on people who prefer to work their 8 to 5 and have like a security, So there was another thing that motivated me to do like career content, because I used to see people like creating this thing, especially on Instagram, yo, being self-employed, being a hustler, as if abantu who are not. Guys, I can't believe there is a filter here that I didn't even see it exist. How? No, I'm just checking. Aibo. Ay, suka. Ay, ngifuna into ezongikhanyisa. But anyway, it's worse. I don't know. It looks like it's worse. So anyway, yeah, guys, do you know anything about online jobs in Google? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know anything about those jobs. Let me see. There are people who sent me I don't like filters. Yeah. In tech, I think this is why if I were to speak to kids, I would prefer to speak to kids at grade 7, not grade 10. I would prefer to speak to kids at grade 7 level. That's where I think if I were to change someone's mind and make an impact, is someone who are grade 7, because by the time they figure high school, they know what's the deal. What's the deal? Okay, they know what is required from them, right? By the time they figure grade 10, they are sorted, okay? Because imath ayifuni ukuthi udlale ngayo. On a serious note, ayifuni nje ukuthi udlale nayo. Ayifuni nje lokho, okay? So definitely mina I would go for a computer science degree. If I were to be like get an opportunity again, I would do that. Because also remember, computer science does not mean go to be a developer. I don't know why people think computer science is like it's about coding. You know, yeah, online jobs. Yes, online jobs. They fanele nje. Yeah, I know. Yabona nje online jobs ngempela fanele ube ama-online jobs, guys, they are not for us. They are not for us. They are for, you know, they need you to be in a quiet place. Ungabi namsindo. You know, most of us sihlala emalokishini kunomsindo kuhuthi imoto kunjeyana kunjeyana. There is just a lot going on, you know. Most areas emalokishini, in townships, lokishini, there is no fiber, you know, and some of these jobs they want people with fiber. So I think that's the issue. But yeah, guys, I've spoken about the purpose of this channel. I've spoken about what I'll do differently. Yeah, someone said they would like me to bring business people. Guys, I don't like bringing business people. One, YouTube, the algorithm is very strict. Yabo. Njengoba ngakhuluma nje ngebusiness, they don't know me for that. That day ngakhuluma business, you'll see that video will not get traction, right? YouTube does not want you to like confuse. And I think this is why most people they struggle, because they come to YouTube and then they were trying a lot of things, a lot of topics, you know. No, average salary is just how I tackled the video, so that people who normally search for that, they can see the live stream. But it's not like I'm discussing salaries. I can't discuss salaries. Salaries are on the thing, are on the channel. Okay. So anyway, I don't want to confuse the algorithm. There are channels that focus on business, so it's just not a good idea for me to also talk about business. Also, most of the time, people who are in business, they don't tell the truth. I'm sorry. They don't tell the truth. Like me, I don't like talking about things where people are going to be speaking in riddles. And motivation, like I'm not hating on anyone, right? People must do what they need to do, and they must interview who they need to interview, okay? But Mina, I don't. Yeah, my network just kicked me out. In channel, you won't pitch any, maybe you don't know on your channel. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like people. Mina, even with salaries, you notice there are a lot of people who talk about salaries on YouTube. I'm not the only person. But Mina, what's different is I'll show you a payslip. Okay? Mina, I'm going to show you a payslip. If I interview someone, I'm going to ask them questions that you wouldn't typically maybe see other people asking them. You know, sometimes people that questions that they think, oh my God, no, why are you asking someone that? So I know in business, people don't like coming and saying, oh, that person helped me with this. Oh, this person gave me their phone number. So I just don't like content and motivation. Just to sum it up for you, I do not like a content and a motivation. I love a content, a practical. They will give me practical. Yabona into yokufunda is just practical and straightforward. This is what I did. This is where I got an internship. This is what happened. This is how much I was making. Manje, in business, it means I must ask people for bank statements. Like, guys, but now I'm in business, you know. I'm in business. I know how business works. So anyway, yeah, I ran job opportunities. Yes, algorithms do change. I agree with you, but Mina, I prefer to stick to my niche. I don't want to talk about a lot of things. This is why I'm saying sometimes I will have, I think there will be a time where I'll have another channel because I wouldn't want to talk about a lot of things or on each channel, you know, because also remember, for instance, my channel, 70% of the audience is male. So imagine one day, just because there are people who ask me for a skincare routine, just imagine one day ngifike la ngisengizokhuluma skincare routine. Yabo, while my channel 70% are male. It just doesn't make sense. Hi Bo. No, guys, not to good team. It's not like I don't want me personally on my platform. I want to talk about izinto as practical and give realistic as possible. I do not want motivation. I'm 43 years old. I've been through indaba motivation. It's something that I don't want to surround myself with. I'm not saying I don't believe in it. I'm an action person. Okay? It's all about action. So this channel is about action. Action only. Futhi mawufika kwi-channel ubone nje. That's why i-introduction yami ithi it's in introduction yami, but it says something about reality dose. Because ngifuna ube ne-understanding even before you watch a video that there will be things that might make you uncomfortable, because I'm not here to nurse feelings or maybe to motivate. No, you don't need to be motivated. Dentistry. Guys, personally, I would never do anything in health sciences. I'm very, I don't know if I should say lazy or what. I can't say, like, I don't want anything that will keep me on my feet. So anything for me personally, health sciences, no. I just wouldn't. Maybe also it's because I didn't do biology, so I don't have any context, to be honest with you, when it comes to health sciences. But I know, guys, mina nje, I'm lazy. I don't like anything that will keep me on my feet the whole day or something. Yeah. 30%, you love money. Yeah, guys, I have about 12 minutes now because this live is going to be 1 hour. I don't want to stay long. So let me just see if there's a question that I want to answer. Okay. Someone was asking about human resource as an experienced individual. Yeah, if you have experience, definitely, why not? Why not? I don't see an issue. Yeah, why not? Oh, someone is asking, are there any courses you can study part-time or weekends without matric that have job opportunities? Without matric? No, let's start there. You need matric or something equivalent. Okay. Leo, I don't know, hey? Because some people say it's actuarial sciences. Some say it's, I wouldn't know, hey? I really wouldn't know which course is most difficult. Actuarial sciences, computer science, I don't know. But what I know is most courses even the ones Bachelor of Science, what they chow. See, and no, they don't, and I wish they did. They don't. Yeah, baval. Also, another thing, guys, I want to talk to you about what's this thing? Cutoff age. I like most of the time I see people asking me why there are no opportunities, free opportunities for people who are over 35. Guys, let's be honest. By the time you are 28, if whatever that you are doing is not doing it, is not doing the things, finally born is something else. But I think by the time you are 28, you know. So I don't blame companies if they offer something when it comes to learning, you know, and then they say cutoff age is 35. I understand, guys. I really understand, you know. And also remember, even with internships, right? Internship, guys, the idea in my head, it's training and it's, you know. So now, how can you train umuntu on a 38? Nami, guys, ngimdala, and I'm not being ageist, but I just think sometimes it's also about money. Ukuti, by the time you are 35, unama responsibilities. So the internship, njengoba uyi 3.5 or 4.5, I know there are people who haven't had an opportunity to work. There are a lot of people, right? And they still need those internships. But in summer, guys, if you understand the season very well, see we go to some months. Igotshwa isamanzi, guys. Mayisiqinile ukwazi ukugobisa. You know, I think this is why even with marriages, society will teach you what you need to get married before you are dating. Because of course, before you are dating, you are flexible. Yeah, well, even in marriages and relationships, you're still flexible. And you can adapt. Futhi awakazazi kahle, you don't know yourself, like now awakazazi kahle, so it's easy to be, you know. So this is why when you're older, it's not easy. Yeah, guys, go to some man. Yeah, American yes, American companies even hire you with certifications. They don't care about degrees. As long as you can show them what you can do, they don't really mind. Yeah. I don't know. See, and I don't know about our bridging courses, right? So such things, I think, is things that you can get from the internet. Like you can just search. Also, there's this college called, it used to be Embry College. I don't know what is it called now. I don't know what is it called. It's a teaching college. They focus on teaching. Yeah, so you can check it out. Guys, you know this private college, is it Stadio or Studio or something? That company. Yes. So you can check it out. Okay. Let's talk about why I don't mention race when it comes to salaries. Okay. So when you look at content South Africa, there's a lot of that, you know. I think, Mina, sometimes are people already talking about this? Yes, they are talking about it. Okay. Cloud computing, look out for that article. I wrote an article. Let me just, Free Code Camp is one of them. Guys, can I write here on this chat? Yes, I can. Free Code Camp. I just interviewed someone who did their course there. They said they liked it because it gave them practical, like they can learn while like they really enjoyed it, and it was free, so it's entirely free. Like there will be no surprises. So just go check Free Code Camp, okay? Not once. Tobago, yes, I know. Like international companies, it's like even when you thinking, it's like even when you're a content creator, if you create content that attracts American companies to sponsor or work with you, you are in a far better position. If you have content that if you have content that brings audience that American companies want, you are good to go. So if you are still trying to send emails to these South African companies, good luck. Yeah, good luck to you. But guys, American companies, when it comes to jobs, their interviews are grueling. Hey, they are grueling. I've done one. They are grueling. My interviews are called. Okay, let's talk about why I don't mention race kumalon kuma payslip. Guys, hlezi khulunywa nge-racism, hlezi khulunywa nge-race. Like mina ngifuna sibe ne-direction. Yabona, I don't want my platform to be a venting platform. You understand? Mina, I want you know what's happening. I don't need to come here and talk about it again. You know what's happening, and Mina, I'm here to tell you what you should do about it. That's it. I just want to tell you what to do about it. Because you know what? You need to be 10 times better. You need to be more qualified. You need it. You know it. You know it. So there are things that I just feel like they are just too obvious, and I don't think I would add value. Yabo, I just don't think I'll add value. So this is why I don't do that. Also, why is my content not gender specific? Like my content is neutral, right? And most women, when they are on these platforms, most of their content is directed to women, even if they talk about careers. But you can see like that most of the time it's all about girl power, women empowerment. Guys, I have a son. He is 3. So since I had a son, how I view the world really changed. I started being concerned about, if my son is browsing on the internet, who's speaking to him, because a lot of platforms, if it's about empowering, it's about empowering the girl. So I have a boy, so I just think that's how I kept my content gender neutral, and this is why when I start a video, I say, hi guys, and so just saying hi guys, that's neutral, whether you are a guy, whether you're a boy, you're a girl, you're a man, you're a woman, that's neutral, you can just relate to what I'm saying when I'm saying hi guys, but there are some endearment terms whereby when you start a video, then another gender will just click out because they can tell that you are not speaking to them. So that was the reason. Yes, guys, race, no. People have tried to get me to talk about race. No. This content will remain neutral, There are other platforms where race issues, gender issues, all those things, pay discrepancies, all those things, you can go to those platforms. And I think there are people who are qualified to talk about those things. I just don't think I'm qualified to talk about it. I just want to touch on one thing, guys. Sometimes when I post a video about someone who doesn't have a degree, people with degrees, computer science degrees, they catch feelings. They think we are saying a degree is not important. Let me tell you what is the context of those videos. We are just showing people options, you know. We are not saying that this is the only option, okay? And all my guests, they never speak about degrees. They are there to share their path. So they're not going to talk about the degree because they didn't do a degree, you know. They didn't do a degree, so why would they talk about it? But sometimes I do see that some people, they think maybe you are saying that degrees are not important. No, that's not it. Two, what I see as a benefit for a degree, like honestly, you can get into graduate programs. We know South African companies, they still prefer people with degrees. So which means even if you don't have experience, even if you don't really have like those projects and whatever, you can still get an internship, you can still get into a graduate program. So that's what a degree does for you, like the most important things. Then other like soft skills and whatnot, right? And it just shows ukuthi hey, serious ngempela, you can stick it out like 4 to 5 years, you know. So that's a very like positive thing. But as the channel says, life reset. Most people who are here are people who didn't go the traditional route, or people who are looking for options, right? Because life didn't happen like other people, okay? So yes, there will be time whereby we interview someone who has a degree in none. But if there are people who are doing well and I think they are doing it and they don't have degrees, they are welcome to come and have a chance, because we just want to see people trying, you know. I just saw a video yesterday. I don't know why I missed it, but someone tagged me on it in 2023. But I didn't see it because I get a lot of notifications on TikTok. Even now, I haven't been on TikTok for the past 3 hours. Like, I haven't checked anything. I know when I open the app, I'm going to have like over 2,000 notifications. It's crazy. My TikTok is crazy. So I don't see like a lot of notifications. So this person was being interviewed. So I was searching on TikTok cybersecurity because I was looking for someone to interview. And then this interview pops up. This person is being interviewed and they work in, I don't know, legal, what, but within cybersecurity, they have a LLB. Guess how they got into cybersecurity? I was like, how? They saw one of my videos. They had LLB, right? Then they were stuck with their LLB or something, you know, things were not moving. And then they saw one of my videos where I was talking about there was some boot camp that I spoke about in 2023. So they went towards, and then that's how they got into cybersecurity. Okay. So now, does it mean those people shouldn't come and speak to us because they don't have a computer science degree? No, you know. So it's just, guys, that's why the channel is saying life resets, because we are trying to reset life just in case things didn't go the way that we wanted them to go, you know. So yeah, guys, I think that's all I had, hey? Unless there is a question, but I think I've covered a lot of things. Yo, I've been speaking for 1 hour. Hey! Guys, if there's any questions, I'm gonna be here for another 5 or 10 minutes. But if there's a question or a suggestion, Yeah, so because I'm taking suggestions, I'm writing suggestions here. I've made a note of the things that people wanted me to talk about. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Ulona ukhuluma nomunye. Yes. So yeah, guys. Who hates coding? Oh, Ntobeko, okay. Yeah. Oh, I missed what you guys were talking about. For interviews in 2 weeks. That's not bad. Sometimes it can be even a month. It can be a month. These interviews with American companies, trust me, it can even be a month. They take so long. They take so long. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, guys, we need to keep the channel neutral. Also, guys, remember, in case you haven't figured this thing out, let me just give you a tip. You know, guys, you can learn from a lot of people, you know. So ungabi like one-minded, or I don't want to say narrow, but ungabi like umqondo wakho ungabi one-dimensional, you know, because there's a lot of people that you can learn from. So corporate South Africa, there's different races, even people who are not South African, right? You can learn from them. You know, you can learn from those people. So if we still have this thing of, I know, don't talk to this person because they are not South African, but there's something that you can learn from that person, guys. That's not a good look. But I've noticed I've noticed that that topic is still sensitive, so I try not to do it. You know, I try not to interview people who are not South African because I can see, yeah, I could see that, okay, that topic is still touching. Interview per day. Oh, wow. Yes, guys, that those interviews are grueling. So yeah, guys, but you know, guys, I've lived in the UK, in Scotland. Let me tell you a story. I've lived in the UK and long time ago. So what I noticed is when I'm like now I'm in South Africa, I can tell you now, South Africa is not international. Like we are not welcoming, like how South Africans are. We are even not welcoming even within each other. If I'm in KZN, if a person is coming from Northwest, you know what I mean? But when you are in other countries, like you'll be shocked just how they remain unbothered. As long as you are there legally, nobody's going to bother you. You know, as long as like your kinto right, you are paying your taxes, you are paying your NI, your national insurance, because they don't want to find themselves with someone being hit by the car, but they can't go to the hospital because they don't have NI. So the first thing you do, first week, you register for your tax, you register for your NI, but your tax, you can get it back. You can apply, like you can get back your tax once you leave the country, you know. But guys, yeah, shame. Yes, guys, people are working libraries. There's a lot that you can learn from other people, so we need to be open, you know. Sometimes even if you have a degree, you can still learn from someone on our certifications. But when ube una degree yakho, and you must never feel like you wasted time. Mina, actually, I don't think there's a degree that there is a waste of time, you know. It's just that you just need to learn. If something is not working out, how can I maneuver, you know? what can I do differently? And research. Guys, you'll agree with me on this live. You are my witnesses. Abantu abafuni uku-research, right? But since we are here on YouTube, nina nama-researchers nina. Nabantu nina abathanda uku-research. Njengoba niku-YouTube, nithanda u-YouTube, is because you are researchers. This is why. And most people, they don't want to watch videos. They don't want to use Google, you know? And this is why I think I don't like talking about jobs. Because once I post something, then my email is going to be flooded by CVs. But I left a link where people can apply, you know? Just recently, I was talking about a pathcare internship. The link is there, everything. It's on the website, liferesetwithboni.com. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm looking for a content writer. Let me just tell you a story. Let me just tell you a story. So I have a website, right? But then I've realized that, you know what, I can't do this by myself. So I need to like get someone or people, with just one person, an intern, umuntu on marketing or journalism, so that they can write articles. I will also write, but we can write together. Yo, guys, it's struggle. So I didn't want to publicize it. So I've been just, because I know I can't handle like applications. So I didn't want to publicize that I want someone, like I'm looking for someone. So anyway, I tried other ways to get people. Just didn't work out. It just not happening. Okay, sharp. And then I stop. I work by myself, and then I'm like, I ain't, this is too much. So just one of the days, I received an email from a person saying they are doing marketing. They are on, but we last year, yabo. So do I know companies that are offering, like they want to volunteer? They don't even want to be paid. They want to volunteer. So they are looking for some sort of internship. Hey, okay. Give me impressed with how this person like is thinking that far while they're with that year, you know. Okay, but first mistake, they didn't attach CV. Basically, it's no, I think you must send me your CV. I am sending like CV sharp. Gibugi CV, and then a few days went by, and then they do a follow-up. They write a nice email, you know, they are professional. Follow-up and okay. Basically, it's me, no, actually I have an opportunity, man. Kanje ngimchazele. Aibo, did I hear from them? No. Let me tell you why. First of all, they were going to get paid. I was not even saying that they must volunteer. But I don't know. Abantu bayasaba ukubhala. Like, how can you be in marketing but you are scared of writing? Guys, it's just not possible. And then you'll be coming on the internet saying that you can't find marketing jobs. In marketing, you need to be a good writer. You need to be a creative writer. You cannot be in marketing without writing. Angazi, if in eskoleni, lapha university, they don't teach them this, I don't know. They didn't come back to me about that. But I'm just wondering, Guti, what is stopping them for just responding and saying, Guti, oh yeah, thanks, but no, that's not what I was looking for. You know, I was not looking for something like that. Lapo, what I'm trying to do, I want to introduce people into content writing because that's where the money is. That when it comes to marketing jobs, if you are in marketing, I don't know if there are people on this level who are in marketing. Wrong. I don't know, guys. Is there anyone here from marketing? I don't know. But anyway, jobs that are in demand in marketing and that are paying, and you don't need to be in marketing, but you can even transition to this. But I have someone who come and talk to you about it on the 14th of August, actually. Yeah, I'm just checking my calendar. Their interview is scheduled for the 14th. right? So if you're good in content writing, you can be a SEO specialist, right? And trust me, this guy that's coming to the channel, une degree, yani, mechanical, no, civil engineering, but he hated it. It's just that his family wanted him to do something enesindo yabo, and he didn't. Okay, so this is his story. Let me tell you the story now because it's such an interesting story. But his interview is coming on the 14th of August. So guys, I love my job, by the way. Let me just tell you, I meet amazing people. I'm always left like, oh. And if I'm going to interview someone, people, they send me their CV and then I put down the question. But trust me, most of those questions I don't even ask. Like when I'm talking to them and then like it just flows. There will be a lot of things that I didn't even know about them. But then I just get those things during the interview, you know. But anyway, guys, so look out for the article. I've written the article now, like, because I'm going to post about it. Like, let me just be formal about it, right? Yeah. So anyway, just tomorrow it's gonna be on the website tomorrow, right? So guys, let me tell you the story about this SEO specialist. So this guy waphasa kahle got into medicine, AUCT. Imagine, guys, how many people want to study medicine, AUCT? So he gets there, he does medicine, he hates it, he does not want to do medicine, but his parents were like, we are not hanging around here, and he's from a small town in KZN. You are not hanging around here, Zulu parents, you are hanging around here, we're gonna embarrass us. You need people are gonna what are people going to think if you don't go to university? So guys goes to university, right? And then I figure he hates medicine. The last straw was when they went for some practicals in some hospital, and this is in the interview. He explains what happened. There was this guy who was not okay, and then he was doing his business everywhere, and this one just wanted to vomit. And then when he came from that, and he was like, you know what, medicine is a calling. It's not about academics. It's a calling. I can't do this. And then he told his parents in February or January that, you know what, peace out, I'm not going back there. So, but during the time AUCT, he used to run a blog. So this is where I'm going with this. He used to write. Like writing came natural. He used to go to the gym, and then after, then he just wanted to share his progress. And then he started a blog. So when he started a blog, that's when he was like, hi, Bo, there is money here. So now he wants to drop medicine to do this blogging thing. And of course, the parents are going to say no. So the parents let him stay for 1 year at home. And then the following year thing, they was like, dude, you need to register. You need to register something. And then he went back to UCT, BAM acceptor for civil engineering. So he knew that he does not want civil engineering, but he just had to do it. So he just started his thing. By the time his degree was over, he had gotten internships in marketing because he could see the power of blogging, the power of running a website, and how much financial, like whatever income he can get there, So when he got his first internship, of course, when you arrive at a digital marketing agency, you have to do social media. So he knew quickly that, you know what, this is not for me. This is for women. I want to do SEO. And how I knew this guy, because he sent me his payslip. I've published his payslip. I think now he runs his own business, by the way. He's no longer employed. I think the last payslip he had like 3 or 4 years ago, he was earning around 90,000. He was running big projects, multi-million-dollar projects online. So I want to expose people to SEO because I think people, they are not aware. of what search engine optimization is and how important it is. Even now on LinkedIn, I do get recruiters. They're always asking me, do you have experience in SEO? Because they can see I'm a digital marketer. Then they will ask me, do you have experience? It's just one of those jobs that you will always get recruiters inboxing you. Branding, I'm doing BSc IT with Richfield. I'm second year. I've been looking for a graduate program, specifically leaning to data science. Why are they warning you about a graduate program? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The one thing about graduate programs, guys, it depends with company, what's the structure, blah, blah, blah. One thing about graduate programs, you get paid well, but it just depends. Big companies, there's a lot of people, so learning, it's not going to be much learning because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in big companies when there's a graduate program, but it's not a bad idea as far as I know, unless someone wants to. Guys, I don't know. Is there someone who wants to respond to this? As far as I know, there is nothing wrong with a graduate program. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong. It's just that I know some companies, they will be specific which graduates they want. Like some of them, they're bold. They will even tell you who they want. He's doing second year. He's doing second year this year. So it means next year, he's doing his third year. So he must start applying for graduate programs maybe around March next year. That's when you can start applying for graduate programs. It depends. What type of interviews? SEO is search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. So what happens is, what example can I make? Okay, let's start with YouTube, like a basic thing. So if on YouTube, you can use SEO. So I do have knowledge of SEO, but it's not that advanced, right? But my channel, like my videos are optimized for Google. So if someone is Googling something, this is why my videos appear. And some of you maybe have seen my videos on Google Feed, right? This is why, it's okay. So pendula manje. Are you doing a diploma or a degree? So that's what search engine, because I'm optimizing the search engine to find my content. So how I title my video, how I put description on my videos, and how is it matching with what I'm talking about? Because the okay. Yes. So hi Earth Angel. Why are you struggling to find a role? Do you have experience? Do you have experience? Yeah. The advice for me, if you're a student going to interviews, is to research the company. You have to research the company, just see. Don't just go to the company website only. Also, what you need to do, just search if there are no like articles about that company. Okay, if they won some award or something, just mention it on the interview. They will just see that you were interested, and you did more research, right? So I would say make sure that you research the company properly, right? And then graduate program says they pay. But guys, you are too young to be asking about payments. No, you should be focusing on getting experience. Okay. Earth Angel, mean I have an internship. It's not a job. It's an internship. Mean I'm looking for a content writer, not a SEO specialist. I'm looking for a content writer. I want someone who writes content, who can write. But the position is going to be out tomorrow, okay? I'm not going to talk much about it now. You're going to see it on my website, lifereset.boni.com. Right. Guys, stop worrying about, if you're a student or a graduate, stop worrying about money. The one thing that you must focus on is getting experience, not money. Don't worry about money. Do you have children? Usufuna imoto? Usufuna ivrupa? That's why you're so worried about ukuthi are they paying well? Hayibo. Don't have that mentality. Focus on getting experience. Okay? So when I always to get research company, right? And then after that, what you need to do, what else? You know, now I've lost my chain of thought. Yeah, economics. For you to be an economist, you need a master's degree. Okay? But I'm sure if you have a BCom in economics, there are other things. You can go finance, you can go into banking, you can go into consulting as well. You know, there are other things that you can do. But if you really want to be an economist, you need to study further. Okay? If there is someone that is looking for IT graduate, I think there's an APSA one, or maybe Sivalid, I don't know. I think I've published it on the website. There was an APSA one, but they were looking for someone who has an honors degree. And then when I asked them why, they said last year, like they didn't have, like the undergrad was not giving. So now they wanted people with thinking. Does private education open doors the same way universities do in terms of IT? What do you mean open doors? I don't know what you mean when you say open doors. You know, my brother went to a private college. My brother went to a private college in IT. And let me tell you what happened. That college was expensive. I think it's about 70,000. And he just did N plus and A plus. Okay. You guys know, I think my son, okay, maybe he's sleeping already. Let me just not bother him. I'm just thinking about him. Right. So anyway, my brother is working right now. He graduated last year. So what happened was, when my brother graduated, no, he did graduate last year. He graduated in 2022 and he got a job last year in February or something. Yeah, February. So what happened was, when my brother was at home after graduating, like they went for graduation in April, by June, the same institution organized a learnership for them. But in this learnership, they were doing programming, and my brother does not like programming. So they were doing programming there, okay? And then after that, they did the programming, I think for 3 months or something. They were getting a stipend for, not just one of those, they're getting a stipend. But it so happened where they were doing the learnership, there was an IT company around. So when there was an opening for IT support, then these people will tell the leadership people that we are looking for people. And then my brother went for an interview and the rest is history, right? But he went to a small private college in Durban North, okay? So it just depends. Yes, skill matters, and yes, that's true. Alicia, I don't know why you're asking me this. Like, Why are you asking? Why are you asking? Why are you asking me this question, Wena? Alicia, what is the reason for asking this question? You shouldn't be asking this. Wena, you are sorted. By the time you finish, you will have a job. Trust me. What you need to do, you need to focus on your studies. You need to focus on your studies, okay? Is master's important? Where? You have to go through the exams, but I'm interviewing a GCC engineer soon. Hey, you know, guys, the engineering people, they are hard to pin down. Even when we have a date for an interview, they are always on standby. They are just a nightmare. So it's not because I don't want to interview them. It's just hard to pin them down, you know. There was one that I interviewed on, was it Friday? Oh, there is our friend. Okay, that GCC engineer just sent me an email. As I'm talking to you guys, he just sent me an email. Okay, no, he won't be able to do it. HR declined. But what he's saying that HR said they can do a written interview. Oh, guys, I'm so sad. I was looking forward to it. Telepathy. It's telepathy. Hey, guys, I was looking forward to it. But, yeah, HR said no. Guys, even the other day, I had an interview. The videos are still here. I have them with the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer. But once we've done it, the company said, no, we can't publish it. We can only do, they don't mind if you do like a written one. You know, they don't mind if you do a written one. But they don't want people to do videos. Catherine, what qualification do you have? Honors for psychology? Graduate program, you can only apply if you have a degree. I know they are very strict. Right. Okay, guys, I don't know. Yeah, guys, sorry. Sorry about Catherine. Psychology is very tricky. Okay, you need to go through your honors and masters. You can get an internship when you have honors, but with an undergrad, no, my baby. I won't lie to you, okay? No, this one, guys, I don't even want to bother. I'll just do it on the website. If you can read it on the website, because he will have the steps. I know the video, guys, is different because you can see like facial expression, umuntu nine, and also Naomi, I'm there. But now when it's written, the energy is not the same. Thando, medical technologist. Nina nani yaphi lapha? Angithi nanihlakaniphile. Nina lapha. Inanigijimela biology. Hey guys, ngiyangihlekisa yezwa. Pantomics, As far as I know, it's not easy to get a job abroad if you don't have any experience. Okay, I will not lie to you. There is a guy, I'm going to publish his video on the 7th of August. That video is going to have a lot of links where you can look for jobs in Saudi Arabia. But unfortunately, they want people who have experience. Even if you went to college, you know, they are not particular with degrees. Even if you went to college, but you must have experience, you know. Agriculture, i-agriculture ayikho mntanami, angikaze nje ngithole muntu mina one-agriculture. Ngiyadlala. You know, the funny thing is, one of my friends did agriculture long time ago. She's even older than me. So can you imagine how old that person is if they're older than me, right? But I think it took her 6 years. Guys, if you couldn't find a job in early 2000s, because remember in early 2000, jobs were everywhere. So if you can't find a job early 2000, oh, my friend struggled, Shem, to find a job. She struggled. Sima Roots, yes, I would love to. Let me make a note of it, okay? But it will be for next year. It's not going to be now. I'm done planning for this year. All the interviews for this year are done. But Sima Roots, yes, I'll have a look at it. What is CIPS, guys? What is CIPS? Right. Hi, Lucky. I think it depends what you want to achieve, right? So if you want to move and unama options, you can study, do courses part-time. You can do that, okay? But if you are in a specific industry and you are happy and you can see that there are opportunities for you to upskill, because guys, there are careers that are not upskillable. Like there are industries yabo. Then sometimes you are forced to totally move. Actually, the guy that's coming to the village on Wednesday, he moved from the army, but now he works in tech. Okay. What are you doing in mining? Sima Roots, tell her to email me. Yeah. Do you know what voltage? Okay. Catherine, I've answered you. Lucky, what are you doing in the thingy, in the mining industry? Hey, yeah, Brendan, yo, okay, guys. Imagine if my friend, guys, do you know how old I am? If my friend, let me give you the math, right? I'm 43. My friend is 5 years older than me. It means she is 48, right? She was struggling to find a job in 2000, early 2000. I bo. I know. It took her 6 years to find a job with Department of Agriculture. Even now, she doesn't work. She doesn't work with agriculture. She did BTech. Oh, okay. Rock management. Aibo, rock engineering technician. Ish. I'm not familiar like with your thingy. Queen's wine. Ew, I'm not familiar with that, eh? I don't want to lie. Rock engineering. No, I'm not familiar with that. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Um, Aibo. Ngiyangena la Google ngithi what is rock engineering. It's showing me ama-careers anglo-American. Hey, uyahola-ke kodwa bathi lana uhola 1.5 million. Guys, you see these salaries that are on the internet. Do you believe them? Yo, lapho I'm always laughing. Lapho the websites are not even South African. But the average rock engineer salary in South Africa is 1.5 million per annum, which is 769 per hour. Snake Kuku, no, I saved this live. It's going to be on the thingy. It's on the yeah. This live is going to be on the page, so I'm going to save it. So if you didn't watch it live, then you can get it. No, this YouTube channel, guys, I love it. I love it. I love being here. I think at the beginning I had to teach people how to like treat each other, and also I think people, when they go to a comment section, they read first before they comment. So people are disrespectful, then they will do the same. Because also sometimes, remember, some content creators, they don't engage with people. Like they don't, well, not people, with their audience, right? So if people are leaving comments, sometimes they are rude, they're not going on the comment section, the creator is not involved, they don't monitor AMA comments, and I'm not blaming them. Maybe it's something that they're not used to, or it's something that they just don't see value in it. So trust me, I see all the comments. If you don't see your comment on my channel, it means YouTube filtered it, because there are keywords that I put that if a person leaves this type of comment, or YouTube should not put it, so that I don't even see it. So I use those features to protect the audience, so that when you get to the comment section, you just find things that are useful. You don't find things like people who are selling something, I'm a link and this and that and that. So yeah. How much do cybersecurity people get? So thank you. Just this morning I got a notification on the YouTube app. So they were running some survey, like YouTube was running a survey. So like they ask you questions like, do you think your content has impact? How is your content impacting your audience? Yeah, and that thing, and they ask you how much are you making? How is YouTube compared to other platforms? I really love YouTube. Like YouTube, one, they protect creators. You're not gonna find someone just publishing your video without your permission and getting away with it. There are people who have tried that, and I just report the video, and YouTube will just delete it. YouTube will just delete it, because guys, I deal with sensitive information. This is why I don't want people editing my videos, because if you send me a payslip, trust me, I am the only person who will see the payslip. Okay, I'm the only person who will see the payslip. I don't have an assistant. It does not matter how busy I get. Payslips, they only come to my email, and I'm the only person who opens my email. So I think even if I can get an editor to edit videos, They can edit the video and then they bring it to me, and then I can insert the pay slips, right? So I deal with very sensitive information. I can't allow a person to take my video at your Wednesday reaction video with my pay slip abantu. Hayi ngeke. I don't care if you're doing reaction video or what. If nje you take my content ufake kwi-video yakho, sometimes I can DM you on Instagram and tell you to take down the video. If you don't take it down, be rest assured you'll get a YouTube strike, a copyright strike, because I'll report your video and YouTube will take it down. So this is why you don't see people talking about me on YouTube. If you see someone talking about me on YouTube, it's because they asked me for permission and I looked at what they want to talk about and then I approved it. But I don't allow people to just take videos and payslip abantu post channel. I don't do that. I report those videos. So what I like about YouTube protects creators. Covers less on mining. No, that's not true. I do talk a lot about mining. Yeah, that's not true. But maybe like I'm artisans. Most artisans that send me payslips are in the mining industry. Maybe you haven't seen it. Most artisans that send me payslips, they're in the mining industry. I've even spoken. I do talk about mining. Maybe you haven't seen it. I don't think I even spoke about mining people who are executives. Kuma mines. I've spoken about that. People who are executives, maybe you haven't seen it. The one people that I haven't spoken about, but it's because they don't send me their pay slips. It's people who, like people who are like blasting certificates, people who work like who are doing the actual mining. I haven't seen that one. But most artisans that I receive payslips from, they are from mining, especially the ones that especially, hey guys, no man, 12 minutes left. This is going to not more than 2 hours, guys. I've been here. Guys, let me know if you like me to do this once a month. Yeah, I can do it once a month. Yes, not once a week, but once a month. We can come here and talk. Hi, John. Thank you. Yes. Well on Monday, I had a quant interview that I recorded previously, but the sound was not good, and then I didn't publish it. So we rescheduled, right? But to be honest with you, I want to look for another one. Guys, let me tell you a story, something that you don't know. Guys, do you know what sometimes I interview people and then after the interview, I decide that I'm not going to publish it. You, it does happen. No, but no, once a month, guys. I won't have time to do it twice. Once a month, a first week of the month, we can do it. Maybe we can summarize what's been happening and then maybe I can tell you what's coming up or whatever. But we can talk. Guys, I have stories for days. It's just, but anyway, also you must go and I've done it. That one, let me just check for you when I published it. Oh yeah, guys, so I did this so this is the survey I did this morning. How YouTube has empowered your creative career and impacted your life. Yeah. So let me check the logistics salary for you when I did it. I'll tell you when I published it, but no, I've done it. That is what I know for sure. Is it logistics salaries? Okay. 8th December 2023. There is demand planner, fleet controller, inbound logistics salary, junior supply chain manager, a buyer. Yeah, so I've done it. Publisher go December. You'll find it there, okay? Do sometimes think of quitting social media and go look for yeah, this is funny, eh? Okay, I'm gonna come back to it now. Michael, camera. Yeah, I use, this is a S22 Samsung. Tabang, why are you saying why? Do sometimes think of quitting social media and go look for jobs when things not coming together because of Africa? How low? No, I don't. I don't. Let me tell you something about, are you a content creator, Dogozo? Before I go way in, you know, I don't want to explain things that maybe you won't understand. No, not Dogozo. Simon, are you a content creator? Simon, can you respond? Yeah. So, I was at a job last year, actually, and I left the job to do YouTube full time. But the reason I don't talk much about it, I think it will be misleading for me to say, hey, I quit my job for YouTube. I don't think they will be accurate because I've never really had a job before. Yeah, but I've always been self-employed, right? So to say, when I had a job for 5 months, I just had a job for 5 months. So I don't think it will be accurate if I can say, now I quit a job for social media. I don't think it will be accurate. Yeah, you know. No, I must look for another quant. I must look for another quant. The one that I interviewed, the audio was not good. And then when we re-recorded, when we had to re-record, it's just our schedules were not agreeing. So yeah, but I think what happened, guys, you might not believe it. If I didn't put something on my digital diary, forget it. I would never remember. This is why when someone, I'm gonna come back to you now about content creation. This is why when someone sends me a TikTok and then they send me an email, then they think I'm going to remember what they said on TikTok. It's just not possible. So if I don't put something on my digital calendar, I'm not gonna remember. So I think I scheduled a interview with her, but then I forgot to put it on my calendar. And then I could see she was upset. So now I was just like, I know it's fine. We don't have to do it, you know. So that's how it happened. So I'm gonna look for another one. Yeah, let me just put a note because there is a girl who just emailed me now to confirm the interview for 6 August. They work in social media and also they are a content creator. They're big on Instagram, but they have a job, like they have a marketing job. So I just want to talk to them about how they balance the two and, you know, money and stuff. Okay, Simon, okay, So about content creation, what I'll tell you, you must solve problems. You must find out what are people looking for, what are people struggling with, and then you must create content around it. That's how Americans do it. They don't just start random, because like random channels just because they are passionate about something. There are a lot of things that I'm passionate about, lots of things um that I'm passionate about. Funny enough, I'm very like involved and passionate about early childhood development, but I don't talk about it here because it's not the platform, But there will be a time where I talk about those things. So I don't need to talk about everything, but there are a lot of things that I'm passionate about and that I have knowledge of that I'm really, but so what we need to do, you need to check what are people struggling with and then how are you going to solve the problem. If you do that, you will do well, right? Also, South African companies, yes, they don't pay much, right? Even with YouTube, in terms of the CPM, cost per mile, it's quite low in Africa, right? But guys, we need to be realistic. This is the reason. It's not about racism or anything. So, guys, in America, let's talk about population. How many people are in America, right? Okay, Tawaz. So when someone is saying they are a content creator in America, how many people are in America? How many people have access to internet in America? How many people have access to internet in South Africa? So yonke into, guys, if money is spent, then the company as well will spend on creators, right? And also, if you watch videos, people saying I make $10,000 per month, but bahlele America. Remember when you live in South Africa. So it cost of living, yeah. So all those things, it cost of production, more to production, it cost of living, all those things, they are not the same. Angeke uzifanise nomuntu ose America. Yabo. So that's what I would say. Believe me, like if ever I have a job, you must know ukuthi yabona impilo engishayewa ngempela. I really don't think so. I don't think I can ever have a job now. Like no, I don't think so. I don't think so. And also, I just think because I didn't start creating content for money, I think this is why I'm happy. Because I didn't open a YouTube channel because I wanted money, right? And this is why you don't see me offering any service on my YouTube channel. There is nothing that you must pay for. I'm not going to say, oh, if I'm doing a live chat, then you must subscribe. You must have, I don't even have subscriptions on, you know. The way content yami available ngakhona. Mina, I should be getting super chats, guys. But I don't speak about it, not super chats, sorry, super thanks, because there's an option for someone to send you money at uyabonga, right? So after watching a video, mhlawumbe send 50 rand or 100 rand or something. I don't get that, mina, but I do see other content creators above vlogayo, their audience, they send them money. Baba bonge for an inspirational vlog. But I don't mind because I didn't start my channel because I wanted money. Yeah, well, so it's fine. It's really fine. Okay, Ntokozo, go watch the video. Yeah, you must go watch the video. I'm sure you'll find value. Yeah, guys, it's time to go. Thanks for coming to this live. I was so scared. I was like, what if nobody comes? What if nobody comes? Live videos are so scary, and I've never done it on YouTube. But again, but I wanted my thing not to be horizontal, YouTube did not allow me to do it like this. I'm so bored. Thanks for the aesthetics. Guys, what is aesthetics? What is aesthetics, Lana? Environmental sciences. I'm sure I've done it. Bye-bye, Katlego. Let me just check for you quickly. Guys, if you are looking for something and you are not sure if I've done it, you need to go environmental sciences. What you need to do, what you need to do, you need to go to the search bar. No, I haven't done it. You need to go to the search bar and then put the name of the profession, like say salary, then put Lifereset with Boni. So if I've done it, it will pop up. So that's how you can find. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming. It's been 2 hours. I don't know if there are people who've been here. Venus and Yamsola, she's been here for more than an hour, if not more. So that's how, guys, you can find content on this channel. You need to put my name, the name of the channel, and the name of the payslip. So it will pop up if I've done it before. Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm just double checking here if I didn't leave anything out. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Tabani xaba. Oh, thank you, Putwam. Bye, guys. Okay. Yo, I hope I will be able to save this live because I'm getting this in there wrong. Papa yini. Okay. Where do I stop it? Yo, nkulunkulu. Bye-bye, Tomek. Hey. Hey, what's ngenze kwi-laptop? Yes, guys, I don't trust. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Putwam. No, kwi-laptop, it's a bit delayed. Guys. Okay, now close. No, kwi-laptop, it's a bit delayed. Okay.